Cancers, welcome to your July of 2016 Sidereal Astrology forecast. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so Cancer, this month we're going to look at an overview of what's going on in the big picture. If you do want a more specific look, do check out your weeklies where I go into the specific aspects for each of these weeks of the month. So let's go ahead and get started. In terms of the first major astrological event is going to be on the 4th, which is going to be a new moon. And this is going to be a new moon in your 12th house. So this is new beginnings with what isn't actually new for you already because you've already had your sun here and the other fast movers. But this energy of your 12th house, and this is a house of spirituality. This is the house of coming back into peace, maybe getting some of your alone time, your meditative time, or whatever it might be. And so as you retreat a bit, as you get some of that alone time or work behind the scenes or whatever it is, you are getting more connected to your soul. And this is exactly what I think is good during this time, is to connect and to have a bit of that receptivity. And in that way, what you'll find is what you're cultivating now is a new beginning with your spiritual self, a new connection with your soul, and a deeper understanding about yourself, both spiritually and even psychologically. It makes it a very good month for diving deep with the psyche. And all that kind of stuff to do that healing, that transformation, and again, liberation, because the 12th house is the house of once we accept who we are, we accept our life as it is, and life in general, we come to our true happiness. 12th house is the actual house of happiness. It's not the fleeting kind, but the kind of connecting with presence. So that's the new beginning, and it's very subtle there around the 4th, although there is some active energy this month because Mars had recently gone direct at the end of June. And so this was regarding your 4th house of home and family, or maybe even your health. So if you guys found some new motivations with that, or maybe will be this beginning of the month regarding these things, there's this new understanding about what drives you, what motivates you with home, family, and health, which is all normal Cancerian things. So it's great to put that energy forward, but again, also I think to reflect on matters around the 4th in particular. Now on the 8th, Venus will then be shifting into your sign, followed by Mercury on the 11th, and then the Sun on the 17th. So this early to middle part of the month, there's definitely this shift where you're going to feel a bit more of this forward moving energy. The first house is about action. It's about exercise. It's about our goals, our drives, moving forward with things. And I think you can enjoy all of that, more active or independent energy, which is Venus in the first house. Some of you might even be feeling good, looking good, maybe going to the salon or that kind of a thing. And your mind's here thinking about, your goals and stuff. And then by the 17th, once your sun gets in there, I think that's definitely when you're going to start to feel less of this more receptive spiritual energy of the 12th, although those things will still be cultivating, and a bit more of that active energy, because the sun likes to be in the first. Happy birthday. Some of you will have your birthdays the second half of the month who are watching this for your sun sign. But yeah, there's this energy about it, and I think you guys can certainly tap into that, enjoy that, and perhaps get some of that physical activity moving. And this is going to be the location of the next new moon, by the way, next month. So there will be new beginnings very shortly regarding all of these new focuses for you relating to self. Now on the 17th, Mars will be trining up to Chiron, so this is going to be more of this healing energy, which has been very positive because Mars has been retrograde and direct over this trine up to Chiron. And so with all this newfound motivation and drive relating to your home, family, or health, there's this healing taking place with all that. And it's nothing new, but definitely this rejuvenating feeling regarding that in some sense. And this could be because of this healing you've been doing with your free-spiritedness, maybe your adventurous spirits in life, or some of that philosophy or spiritual studies that have been healing for you, if that's been the area of specifically for you there with Chiron. But whatever it is, I think there's definitely that rejuvenation both to the roots in your life and also that spirit of life as well. Now on the 19th, we have a full moon, and this is going to be in Sagittarius. So this is your 6th house of your work, your routine, your diet, your regimens, anything that's about personal development or developing your craft as well, such as through your work. So now a high point with this, in fact, this is the second full moon we've had here in Sagittarius since last month, of you perhaps seeing how things are unfolding in this area, what's working, what's not, how can you fix and modify or let go of the things that are not working and continue to move forward with what is. And there's a lot of energy, I think, here to cultivate these everyday experiences and to put energy into that, specifically by this middle part of the month here. Now on the 21st, Mercury will go into Leo, followed by Venus on the 24th. So there is this shift going in towards your values here this roughly last week of the month. And this is great. I think you can enjoy this more luxurious, perhaps sensual area. This is about your finances. It's about the material life. Could be thinking about this, learning about all this, reworking all that with the routine perhaps. And yeah, and you can enjoy it with that Venus there. Now the last major astrological event of the month will be on the 29th, which is when Uranus is going to go retrograde. So this is going to be retrograde in that 9th house. So there are some things I think you'll be re-examining about that free-spiritedness and individuality when it comes to that open range, you know, which is the 9th house, that expansive house of what's possible in life, the life path, philosophical studies, spirituality. And this has been very freeing for you with Uranus there, but now there's this shift of understanding on some level about how all of that can free you up. And I think for about the next 6 months, it's a good time to re-examine that. All right, so Cancers, I hope you guys have a fantastic month. Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you do want a more specific look, do check out your weeklies where I go into details of this. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.